So I came out to this thing just covered in rust. So, and you know, these are where the bolts came through. I threaded these holes and the bolts came up from the bottom. And I kind of did a bad job of cutting them off. Not too bad, but I mean, you can't even feel it. But anyway, I'm going to sand this really good. Then I'm going to have to keep it covered with wax. And I have this wax over here that Johnson's paste wax. Years ago we called it butcher's wax. And I'll try that, see if that works. So this is the Swamp Rat. It's going to be satin finish. It's going to have walnut handles. And I'm fixing to go heat treat it and get it in the tempering oven. And tomorrow I'll clean the knife up and then epoxy the handles on. So if anybody's interested in it, let me know. Well, I had something happen that hasn't happened in a while, and that's a warp. So I've got my dewarpinator. It's basically just two angle irons clamped together with a knife in it, and I'm going to do 2 tempering sessions on it, 2 hours each, and you'll see what it looks like tomorrow. And I'm sure it's not that bad of a warp that I can't put it on my big belt grinder and grind it out and make it flat. But this tempering jig, the straightening jig, will make it even less noticeable. And tomorrow I'm gonna let this go over tonight, and tomorrow I'll come out and do another tempering session. And when it's done, I'll take it out and put a straight edge on it and just see how much of a warp I got, if any. Who knows, this might take it completely out. It has before. All right, I decided to come back this afternoon and get this out and see if I was able to straighten that out. I'm gonna need both hands. I think it did. Let's go put a straight edge on it. Man, it is so hot outside. Just walking from my house to here, I broke out in a sweat. I forgot to turn that off. I'm only gonna be here a second. Just a second. I think it has just the most minor of a warp in it. So I'm going to temper it one more time, and the warp is like coming to me, and it's just so minor. It's by the eye, you can't even tell. So I think I'm gonna heat treat it one more time and look at it in the morning. Okay, I've done a little bit more thought and thinking on it. So you can see the warp, and basically the center of the warp is right here. And the warp is on this side of the handle, and it's warped up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is put it back in my vise, And this is stainless steel tool wrap. This is stainless steel here. And I've got a piece of stainless steel that I have folded over. I think I'm going to fold it over one time. And I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to put it back in my knife vise and heat treat it one more time and try to bring this back the way it's supposed to be. So we'll see this in the morning.